Hi everyone, I'm Olivia. I went to a fancy high school where all the other kids were really rich, but my family didn't have a lot of money. My dad drove a taxi, and my mom worked as a janitor at the school. Even though my family didn't have much money, they loved me a lot and wanted me to have a good education. Every day, my dad dropped me off at school in his old taxi, and my mom picked me up after school. My classmates had fancy clothes, the latest gadgets, and they went on amazing vacations. They were all very rich, and I couldn't keep up with them. But I really wanted to fit in. I noticed how my classmates talked, walked, and showed off their expensive things. So, I started to copy them. I saved my lunch money and bought clothes that looked like what my rich friends wore. I tried to act like them and even made up stories about fancy vacations, even though I'd never been on one. As time went on, I got better at pretending, and I made some friends at school. They invited me to parties and other fun stuff. I was so happy because I finally felt like I belonged. One day, when we were hanging out at my friend Emma's big house with a pool, my friends started talking about their summer vacations. They talked about trips to Europe and fancy cruises. I felt a lump in my throat but still made up a story about my family's surprise vacation. But as the day went on, I felt worse and worse about my lies. I didn't want to pretend anymore. My friends had been kind to me, and they deserved to know the truth. So when the sun went down, I gathered my courage. "Hey guys," I started. "I have something to tell you. My parents work really hard and we're not as rich as I made it seem. I was pretending because I didn't want to be different." My friends looked surprised at first, but then they understood. One of them, Emily, said, "Olivia, it doesn't matter how much money your family has. You're an amazing person, and that's what matters." The others agreed. I felt like a weight had been lifted from my shoulders. I realized my friends liked me for who I was, not for pretending to be someone else. During the summer, my friends and I made new memories together. They didn't treat me any differently, and I was really happy. My family saved up and went on a special camping trip where we could spend time together. I learned an important lesson. It's not about having lots of money or fancy things. It's about love, friendship, and being true to yourself. I was proud.